What's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back. I appreciate the support. Guys, last Thursday, I think it was, in Baltimore, Maryland, a 17-year-old by the name of Mekhi Franklin was shot by a police officer after a foot pursuit in which a gun was recovered. Now, it sparked a lot of community outrage. People were upset. And such is the case normally when, you have something involving a shooting with a police officer and a child involved. Well, a kid, teenager, 17-year-old. And as of a couple of days ago, the police dash cam video has came out. And I wonder if the outrage is still the same. Because I want to say this before I play this video clip like I always do. There's a lot going on, with the community and police, a lot of tension in major cities all over the place. We had a situation with Tyree Nichols, amongst other places, where the police look crazy or, they get this stigma of they only brutalize a certain community, a certain type of person, which looks like that most of the time. But you also got to understand there are crime elements in play too. Let me play this video clip and then we'll come back and talk about it. Let's go.
Baltimore police releasing body cam video showing the moments before and after an officer shoots a 17-year-old. It happened last week. Fox 45's Keith Daniels joins us live now with a closer look at that video. Keith?
Well, Mary, the police commissioner says that officer was out there engaging with the community, talking with people, something the commissioner says he wants his officers to do, all of that happening before the shooting and tonight. What was caught on camera? Baltimore police releasing the video, the body-worn camera footage from the officer who shot an armed 17-year-old boy identified by his family as Mekhi Franklin.
This video has been shared with the U.S. Attorney's Office, the State's Attorney's Office, and the Baltimore Office of Equity and Civil Rights.
Look at the video. Police say the officer, identified as Cedric Ellaby, was actually sitting on a stoop with the teen, just talking with him and his friend, before the officer noticed the teen might be armed. That's when they say the officer approached the teen.
Come here. What, bro? Come here.
Mekhi then ran away, the officer in foot pursuit. At one point, the video shows the teen takes a weapon out of his waistband. The officer then heard yelling commands.
Stop! 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 Put the gun down! Put the gun down!
Then at one point, circled in red, the gun is seen clearly in the video. And the teen seemingly turned to look back at the officer. And that's when the officer fired his weapon. Investigators say he fired off at least 4 shots, striking the teen once.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Police Commissioner Michael Harrison standing at the podium, answering our questions, including if he's satisfied with what he saw in this video.
Every police-involved shooting is an unfortunate incident. Every shooting and the harm to anyone is unfortunate. And so I will not say anything about whether I am satisfied, because it will be totally unethical for me to pass judgment before the end of it, and I would be not only undermining but corrupting the investigation.
Also in the video, the officer seen rendering aid to the wounded teen. Harrison said police recovered from the scene a stolen 9mm with an extended magazine with 4 rounds. The shooting happened in the Shipley Hill neighborhood, where Harrison said just in the past 28 days, officers responded to more than 150 calls for service, including for assault and armed individuals.
All right, guys, that was the video footage that came out. And I got to be honest with you. A lot of people were outraged. I wonder if they're still outraged after seeing the video. Because honestly, all this comes down to is a failure to follow commands. And we see that a lot. And what for? I mean, we see this with grown ass men. Now, this is a 17-year-old boy who should know better. Let's go over the particulars of the video. Before this even popped off, the guy was doing something called community policing, where he's in the community sitting and talking. The man was sitting on looked like steps or something, just politicking with the youth, talking. Looked like they was having a good time. It said in the news article that Mr. Mekhi Franklin was having characteristics of someone carrying a weapon. Now, let's understand something. Police go through all these different training modules. They go through all this different type of training, what to look for. You know, because remember, when people are criminals, they conceal a lot of things. The weapon was concealed. This man is taught to look for concealed weapons. So even if he's talking and laughing with you, he's still a police officer. My thing is this: if you had a gun, why would you even be around him? Number one. And number two, in his subconscious, he's trying to look for this stuff. So even if he's laughing and joking with you, he's still going to see what he's going to see. Now, all of a sudden, he get out the car. He come up, guy, hey, come here. First command. Guy, and listen. What, bro? As soon as he got near him, he slapped his hand down and took off running. The chase ensues. He goes running. The weapon he had looked like a Glock with rubber bands on the handle, an extended magazine with 4 bullets in it. He's running, got the gun in the front of him, pulls the gun out. The cop says multiple times, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Stop running, stop. Fails to follow commands. You're running with the gun out. That makes you a public danger, a danger to public safety. You're running, that gun can go off. You could drop the gun, it can go off. The cop doesn't know if you're going to shoot back at him, because now you got the weapon drawn, or you're going to shoot at anybody else. And that's the thing a lot of people don't look at. And it seems like for some reason, a lot of people will defend negative choices once the trigger's pulled by the police. Let's go to, the situation when the crowd formed, the angry mob. Did you hear him? The cop is trying to administer aid. Now I want you guys to pay attention to this. The cop's trying to administer aid to him. You see the boy's in pain? Now he's shot 4 times. Supposedly he got shot twice. Now I said in the video, it said he was shot once. But I'll get back to being shot twice in a second. And the thing that's crazy is, here come the crowd. Oh, you shot him. He wasn't doing nothing. First of all, that man ran a long way. If you go back and look, that man ran a long way, that young boy. They just seen the after effect. Then all of a sudden, oh, he wasn't doing nothing. Same shit you always hear. You know, he wasn't doing nothing because y'all didn't see nothing. Y'all just heard something. And you just see him on the ground. Right? You see the one kid come around the corner. You shot my brother with his arms like this. You shot my brother. I don't know where these kids get this from. You run and jump up in somebody's face with your arms stiff like that with all this exposed. Confrontational. I don't understand it. The cop telling him to get back. I don't give a F about that. You shot my brother and this stuff. I don't know if that was his brother or not. But the bottom line is this. You're doing all that jumping around and acting like you're going to do something, but you didn't do anything. You made yourself look silly. Another thing is this, and I want you guys to really, really hear this. When you have angry mobs amassing and all that screaming and hollering and chaos and stuff like that, you got to remember something. There's a gunshot victim on the ground fighting for his life. He's already scared. No matter who it is, once you get shot, everybody think they're going to die. You seen he was in pain when he was shot. What did he do? He tapped the ground like that because he wasn't expecting that feeling of pain. Now he on the ground stressed out. This cop trying to save him, stabilizing until EMS get there. And you got a bunch of people jumping around, hooping and hollering, creating a thing. Some people, oh, you killed him. That's not good for the environment of him trying to fight for his life. Nobody thinks about that. No man have like common sense. It's a bunch of hooping and hollering. Then you get people moving in, backing up, moving in, backing up. Not going to do anything, just a bunch of stupid stuff. You ain't going to fight them police. They got guns and y'all don't. And it's like, I wonder why. I think this is learned behavior. And it's silly. It's silly. It doesn't help anybody, especially the victim. Boy running up there, boom, that's my brother, this and that. And you want to jump around and act stupid to police. Not once, guys, did you notice anybody in that crowd walk up and say, hey, is he okay? Is he going to make it? Where you shot at? You know, hey, you hang in there. Nobody said none of that. It was just like, boom, go mode. The cop shot him. Let's react. The cop, no matter what happened, the cop is wrong. All this other stuff. Listen. The mother makes comments. And this is prior to the video coming out, because the video just came out. He got shot last week. Oh, the police. I need answers. They supposed to be protecting us. The same thing, you know, they're supposed to be protecting you. Now they out here shooting. Ma'am, stop it. Stop it, ma'am. Because I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, that's your son. Say he wasn't your son and he running down the street and you happen to be walking down that sidewalk and he got that gun out. By the time you realize he got a gun out, he running fast. He got police in tow. He right up on you. You know what I'm saying? He might run by you. Either way, you're going to be scared as hell. That's number one. Number two, on the outside of the fence, you'll be looking, you know, oh, I hope they catch me running with a gun out. He's crazy. Oh, these kids with these guns, this and that. Never thought it'd be your son. What if he was running and you was on the sidewalk as a normal citizen? He shot you and threw you on the ground to slow the police down. Or it was a hostage situation. I'm just being hypothetical. Or just anything. He running, the gun go off and hit you, you fall. You understand what I'm saying? Anything can go bad. This is a kid with a gun. A kid. Think about that. This is a kid. She talking about, oh, I need answers. Yeah, I understand that you're upset that your son, you know, was shot. And any parent would be. But there's always has to be, you know, she wants answers. You also need to ask questions. You need to question your son. Why he's 17 and running around here with a gun with an extended magazine with rubber bands on the handle so the fingerprints can't be picked up with bullets in the gun. That's a question that needs to be answered. If he tell you the truth, who are you hanging around and giving you these guns? Why would you need a gun at your age? And where are you at? That neighborhood, they said, guys, was known for shootings, robbings, and all kind of craziness over there. Whole bunch of police calls. High police traffic and violence area. But he's hanging out there. Ma'am, did you even know your son was around there? Think about it. Think about it. It's bound to happen. Kids are influenced by other kids. Also by what they see, hear, and otherwise are interested in. He running around, probably with friends with guns. He gonna carry a gun. Same thing. Crying the victim. Yet protecting people that do criminal stuff. Negative choices and behaviors. Protecting them. Think about it. He ain't do nothing. That man ran from one corner around a block to another corner. Y'all wasn't even there. You just saw him get shot. Think about it. Just saw him get shot. He wasn't doing nothing. What you do that for? Listen, like police are just riding down the street, jumping out of SWAT team vans and just shooting random people and arresting them. I mean, come on, man. I mean, yeah, there's some crazy situations where cops are out of line and do some stuff. Let's not, you know, make it like that. But I mean, come on. Some of the stuff, the outrageous accusations, and it don't help nobody. And it just make you look stupid. It don't make us look dumb. You know what I'm saying? One's character reflects one's social environment. So that right there tells me what? You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here acting like nothing happened and this and that. It must go on all the time. It must go on all the time in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? People protect the dumb shit other people do. Then all of a sudden, it's F the police and all this other stuff. But who be the first motherfucker to call them? Think about it. Be the first motherfucker to call them. Then when the police get there, you try to tell the police how to do their job when you couldn't do it before the police came. You needed them to come do it, and they gonna come tell them how to do the job. Crazy stuff. All in all, I'm glad this young man made it, and I hope he learns from this. But this is a common occurrence in the black community and in hoods all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? Something happened. Everybody watch. Got the cell phones out, all this other stuff. Then when the shit go down, everybody turn on the police. That guy, you think the guy wanted to shoot that kid? Honestly, he was sitting there politicking and laughing with him. But he still got a job to do. Get guns off the street. Because, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got no problem with him chasing down a kid with a gun. I got a problem with a kid having a gun in the first place. That's just me. Stock Market Steve with the Dynamic Reason channel. Guys, leave me a comment, man. Tell me if you understand. You believe you stand with the cop, or are you taking the defense of the young man and saying he shouldn't have got shot even though he's running down the street with a damn gun out? Either way, man, I respect your opinion. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Take care.